Hi, you guys. It's Yaz. And today I want to talk about, should you call out the narcissist? Should you give it to the narcissist and really call them out their name? All right. A lot of people get angry because they feel used by that narcissist. They just want to let them have it. Okay. They just want to call them out their name and say, you are nothing but a narcissist. You're a liar. You're a manipulator. You may be a cheater and everything else. But the thing is this, you've got to think about what would be the end result of doing that. Of course, you're going to have instant satisfaction knowing you called them out their name. But to a narcissist, they really don't care. The only thing that's going to go through a narcissist's mind is, oh, well, now they know, my game, and now I can't play it on them. So no matter what you say to that narcissist, like you lied, you cheated, you told me, you were going to love me unconditionally and everything like that. Basically, that narcissist doesn't care. So it's not going to affect them the way you think it will affect them. The only way it's going to affect them is that they're going to say, oh, let me lay low for a while and maybe I'll try you later on in a couple of months or something when you calm down, okay? That's if they really want something from you. They still want a supply from you. But the thing is this, when you're dealing with a narcissist, the last thing you want to do is feed that narcissist. The last thing you want to do is give that narcissist any ounce of satisfaction that they got to you, that they played you, that they did you dirty. Don't even give them that kind of credit. Even if they did do it to you, don't even give them that kind of, because that's how they look at it. A lot of them will even be laughing and saying, ha, 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 I fooled you for so long and everything like that. I got over on you. So the way to deal with a narcissist, once you realize that you're dealing with a narcissist and you realize that this person is full of shit, they're a liar and everything like that, the best revenge is best served cold, okay? What does that mean? That means no response, blocking them every which way. If they contact any of your friends or family to try to send a message to you, no response, okay? This person wasted enough of your time. This person misled you. This person lied to you and deceived you. And they don't deserve one more ounce of your time or your energy. The only time that it would really pay off to tell a narcissist off or call them out their name and say, you're nothing but a narcissist, is if you really want to get rid of them and be sure that they're gone. Because once you call them out their name or they know that you've figured them out, they will definitely disappear for a while. That's one way you will get rid of them, okay? They'll either call you crazy or they'll just friggin', they'll ghost and, they'll disappear for a while. And like I said, they only come back unless they really, really want something from you or they're going through a dry spell. They're desperate. But in my opinion, and I see this all the time, I see a lot of people, they always, they're telling off the narcissist and everything like that. And basically that narcissist, you guys, they have no empathy. They can't put themselves in your shoes and look at it from your point of view. A narcissist won't do that because they don't care. And also to put themselves in your shoes and look at what they've done to you, they'd have to take accountability and deal with something shameful that they did. And they don't want to look at anything that they've done as shameful. So what they do is they will, flip the blame. What's the greatest, defense? It's an offense. They'll blame you and say you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. You have mental issues and everything like that. But the worst thing to do that you could do to a narcissist is to completely ignore them and make like they don't exist. Even when you tell off that narcissist, you are feeding that narcissist. You are giving them supply. And why do I say that? Because now they know they got to you. You're angry. You're upset. And what does that mean? That means that they have affected your emotions because you still care about the narcissist. And therefore, that means you are feeding that narcissist ego that, they affected you, okay? The best way is to be indifferent to them. They don't exist. To focus in on your own life, to get busy with yourself and keep busy. And don't look back, look forward, okay? One of the reasons that people get trauma bonded and they just can't, get over that narcissist, even though they know they're toxic and everything like that, is because they don't have anything going on in their lives. You've got to get busy. A busy mind is a healthy mind. An empty mind is a devil's workshop. That's when you're going to sit there and you're going to reflect and you're going to think about the good times with the narcissist and everything like that. But what you don't realize is that narcissist, they didn't care, okay? They're not in it for a long-term relationship, regardless of what they may have told you, because narcissists are liars, okay? You've got to focus in. You've got to be focused, you guys, when you deal with a narcissist. And you've got to say to yourself, what was it that I had that narcissist wanted? Did they want sex from me? Did they want money from me? Did they want a place to live? Or did they just breadcrumb me as an ego trip and they liked the fact that I would talk to them now and then? It fed their ego to know that I was there, even though I wasn't a first choice for that narcissist, but they knew that I was there, that I would pick up that phone if they contacted me, okay? So figure out what the supply was that you gave to that narcissist, and then you'll see, just how much you really meant to that narcissist, because if you look back on the relationship and you think about everything that the narcissist said and did, you're going to be able to, see why that person did what they did. When did they love bomb you? In the beginning, because they wanted that love supply, that supply from you, okay? But here's the thing. A lot of people, they say they feel better when they write a letter to the narcissist and they tell them how they feel. And yes, you may feel better after doing that. But like I said, that narcissist, they don't care, okay? Understand this. The narcissist is not built like you, okay? Their first priority is themselves. And although they may see somebody hurting or somebody upset, and sometimes narcissists do feel guilt. And a lot of people have debated this, but I have seen it a couple of times with a lot of different narcissists. They do feel guilt, okay? But the big thing is they won't change their ways. They're not going to compromise themselves, because they need that boost. They need that lift. They need to feel that validation to make themselves feel important. And how do they do that? Well, if it's a sexual thing, they like to have a lot of different supply. They feel the more people that they have that they could sleep with, that makes them feel important, all right? Why do people have all these people that they sleep around with? Because they like the feeling of feeling important. They like to feel like, oh, I have all these people that want me and want to be with me. I must be something super terrific. Understand this. The narcissist has a very, very low sense of self, low ego, even though they mask it with that false self-confidence that they show you, that false sense of security that they show you. And you know how you know that? Because when the chips go down, the narcissist goes running, okay? They're basically cowards, all right? They don't want to deal with the rough things in life. They want to go towards what's easy to, get something from somebody, whatever they're looking for. And they have multiple supply for different things that they want. Multiple options. It could be supply for money. They deal with certain people. A supply for sex. They deal with certain people. But, if you're dealing with a narcissist and they screwed you over, maybe they said they really cared about you and then they slept with you and everything like that. And then all of a sudden they disappeared because they got what they wanted. Now they're breadcrumbing you. Now they're not contacting you as much. Now they're saying that, oh, they're busy and everything like that. And you see like they're cold and indifferent and everything. They got what they want. And that's the risk that you take when you give that supply too soon in the relationship. This is why I tell you guys time and time again, you want to know how to kill the narcissist? Move slowly. Take it slow and watch that pattern of behavior. See if they're consistent with it. See if they disappear. See if they make constant excuses why they can't see you or they can't follow up. These are all red flags, okay? Because if they're not seeing you, you could be sure that they're busy doing something else and most likely doing something else with somebody else, all right? So somebody that is real, you don't have to question it. But when you deal with a narcissist, you never know what's going to be with a narcissist, okay? Because they make promises, and covert narcissists do this all the time, and they don't follow through. But getting back to the point of this whole podcast is this, you guys. Depending on who you are, depending on how strong a person you are, the ultimate thing or way of revenge is to not give that narcissist 1 ounce of attention, okay? They don't affect you because that will kill the narcissist. To be completely blocked, deleted, and abandoned, now they know that door is shut. Okay, they fucked up and now you are nobody to be played with. And now you don't give any more chances to that narcissist because you know better. You know that if you let that narcissist back into your life, it's going to be a repeat cycle and it's going to be even worse because now they think that you're desperate, that you let them back in after they broke your boundaries or they did things that were shady and messed up and manipulated you, okay? So, you want to hold yourself with pride and you want to hold yourself with respect, rather, to the point where you say to yourself, sometimes you have to accept things for what they are, you guys. Sometimes you get played. I've gotten played plenty of fucking times, plenty of times. And I could sit here and I could cry over it, or I could contact these people and tell them off and everything like that. But the best revenge is to move forward in your life and say, you know what? I am not going to give 1 ounce of energy to this person, okay? I have to accept the fact that I got played. I have to move forward and say, well, at least I got out of it when I did. At least I didn't waste more time than I did. And the sad part is some people waste so many years of their life with a narcissist. And I'm speaking from experience, you guys. I wasted many years, over 13 years with a narcissist, okay? And those are years that I can't get back, all right? But I have to accept it and move forward and say to myself, you know what? If I ever see anything that shady, if I ever deal with somebody who won't validate me, if I deal with somebody who gives me any kind of criticism and is being, sarcastic or putting me down in any which way, they're gone. They are gone, okay? I am not going to deal with that. And that's the important thing. Your pain is your lesson. So the minute you move forward with somebody and they are sarcastic to you or they cut you up any which way, you've got to get rid of them. Because if they're doing that in the beginning, it's going to be 100 times worse, okay? If they're not validating what you're saying, if they're not, being authentic and speaking the truth, then you're dealing with a shady one and probably a narcissist because they don't acknowledge the truth. Now, another point that I want to bring up, okay, because I see the ignorance on social media is again and again, I see influencers talk about how narcissists are in their own false sense of reality. No, they're not. A narcissist knows what's real and what isn't. So don't be a sucker and believe that shit, okay? Narcissists are very smart, okay? I mean, in the end, their life is a mess because they think they can outsmart everybody, but they're very cunning. They get it, okay? They know what the truth is and what it's not, all right? But they're going to play stupid. This is what they'll do. They're going to play stupid, and that's when they gaslight you because they want you to doubt your own judgment and question yourself, okay? Don't let them do it. Stay focused. Focused on the facts. And the minute that they give you any kind of confusing, answers and they're not clear cut with it, you know you're dealing with a shady person that's trying to deflect. All right? So the point of everything, and getting back to the point of this podcast, is me personally, as far as, telling a narcissist off, I could sit there and I've done it, okay? I've done it where they come back at me and they say, no, you're the narcissist. You're the narcissist. They get mad. They start yelling and screaming. And then, you go no contact. But basically, that narcissist is just going to justify in their mind that you are, you're a whack job and everything like that, because they won't. It's not like they're not going to sit there and say, oh, yeah, maybe I could be a narcissist. Maybe I was wrong for the way I treated you and everything. No, they're not going to change. They're not going to see anything wrong with their behavior. They're not going to self-reflect. They're going to block it out of their minds. That's exactly what narcissists do. They block out what they don't want to hear. And that's why when narcissists come back after doing you wrong, they don't bring up the original argument. They don't want to take accountability. They don't want to face shame. So they're not going to bring it up. They block it out. This is how they are able to, try to continue with somebody with having to deal with, taking that accountability. They won't bring up the topic, okay? So recognize that when you're dealing with these people out there, you guys, the most important thing is you've got to be with somebody who can acknowledge when they're wrong and mean it, and not just say it because they want something out of you. All right? That's a sure clue, is if somebody can humble themselves. But the problem is, some of these narcissists are such good manipulators, they will show you fake humility. And that's what a covert narcissist does. They show you fake humility. They'll put themselves down or something, and you say to yourself, wow, they put themselves down. They can't be a narcissist. Yes, they can be a narcissist. They might be doing that because they're trying to get sympathy, poor me, this and that, okay? When meanwhile, they're devious and they're plotting to put you down in some way or take you down because they're jealous, okay? Understand this. Narcissists are jealous. It's a competition. They want to win, okay? So don't even, by you telling them off, by you writing them a letter, you are pretty much telling them that they are important, okay? And that is feeding the narcissist. Do not feed the narcissist. Don't give them one more ounce of attention. And, like I said, they'll feel it when you give them that coldness, okay? Remember, the best revenge is best served cold. That's when they're going to know that you are somebody that they can't fuck with, all right? That when you mean something, when you say something, you mean it. And if that narcissist wants to take you for granted or something like that, once they see that they aren't affecting you, you're not yelling and screaming and getting crazy and everything like that, because this is what a lot of people do too. They start yelling and screaming, oh, I told that narcissist off. I let him have it, or I let her have it. Well, you know what? That narcissist doesn't care, because they're looking at you and they're saying, ha, 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 ha. I got to you. Look at yourself. Look at you getting angry. And this is reactive abuse too. Covert narcissists love to do this. They cause reactive abuse by being a cool cucumber, and you fly off the handle and you feel because you told them off that you let the narcissist have it. No. Because what they're going to do is they're going to go to everybody else and say that you're crazy, you're a nut job, and look how you get emotional. Because narcissists look at you, by the more emotional you get, the more they look at you as weak. So, it's better not to even show them 1 ounce of attention. Listen to me when I tell you, okay? because that shows that, you know what? They're not affecting you. Your life goes on. You're okay. And nothing kills a narcissist more than knowing that you're living your life and you're okay and you're moving forward. That kills the narcissist more than you telling them off. Believe me when I tell you, okay? So I hope that helps you guys. If it does, please hit the subscribe button and please share the podcast, please, on your social media and spread the awareness. Have a great day, you guys. If you guys are having a problem in your dating or relationship, or you're dealing with somebody maybe that's narcissistic, you don't know if they're a narcissist, or you're just having problems, you're in a toxic relationship, and you need some clarity on it, go to the link in the podcast description for my website where I offer email and phone coaching. If you have a quick question, just a quick question, and you want to get a video sent back to you answering your question, there's also a link there for Vizio where I will send you a personalized video answering your question. Hi, you guys, it's Yaz, and I want to tell you about my 2 books on Amazon. The first book is Regain Your Power. It's all about power and relationship. Who has the power in the relationship? And it goes into all of that, okay? The other book is Signs He's Not Into You, He's Wasting Your Time, okay? Check it out. It gives you a lot of good clues as to whether you're with somebody who's a real one or somebody who's just going to waste your time. You could read them both with Kindle's free trial membership. So check it out. Link is in the podcast description. Hi, you guys. I just want to let you know that the Game Exposed now has their merchandise available. Check out the link in the bio, and you could go check it out. There's cool hoodies, cool sweatpants, cool hats. So go to the bio for the link. And also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook at The Game EXP 123, and also on Instagram, The Game EXP 123. Okay? And have a great day.